Hey, what's up, y'all? I just wanted to check in. I know it's been a minute. I think my last video was the one I did on my World Cup prediction. Um, by the way, I think I was right on that one. I predicted Argentina, France, and actually that's the turnout of the whole World Cup event, which was pretty cool to get it right. But anyways, just wanted to start off this video here, as you guys can see, with this Goro figure from Storm Collectibles. I believe he came out around 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I've had him for a while. Sold this is actually the guy I sold brand new. Then I got him back from the same guy I sold it from. I have another one that's unopened, but I just kind of want to keep it that way. Knowing that, I mean, his value still holds up pretty high. You guys can check him out on eBay, but I believe he's well over 200 bucks. I got him at retail actually when they first came out. I think they were like around 95 bucks. So I kind of looked out to be able to get him that low. Obviously buying it back, I did have to dish out a little bit more than 95 bucks, just because when I did sell them, I was able to sell them for a whole lot more than the 90. But anyways, this guy's a 1/12 scale, which 1/12 scale is 6 inches. So obviously he's a little bit bigger than that. He's probably like around, let's check out here, around 9 inches. I mean, he's on this base right here. I just put this base on here. Just a little crotch grabber base, little generic one, just so he could be able to stand well. But I mean, obviously, if you guys remember Goro from the video game Mortal Kombat, he was a big guy, so he scales well with these true 1/12 scale figures. Right here's Scorpion MK3, I believe. He's 6 inches, so you can see Goro's a lot bigger. Ever since this guy came out, he was one of my favorite figures. I just never brought myself to opening him. I don't know why. A lot of times I open figures and I kind of like mess with them for a little bit, and then I forget about them. And this guy's too cool to do that, too. But I guess the guy I sold him to, shout out to him. He's a local guy. He opened him up himself, so kind of did me that favor, got that out of the way. But as you guys can see, the color, the detail, the patterns. Yeah, this guy's pretty sick. He doesn't come with a whole lot. As you guys can see, he comes with this little fireball effect right here. Use this as a pointer. He comes with the extra head, extra ponytail. It's kind of like different type of wave, I guess, to it. More like an action effect. Hair blown in the wind, I guess, type of effect. Here's that extra head. This is the serious one. This is like the grinning one. And then he comes with like 8 extra hands. They're all similar to these, kind of like grabbing hands. I only took out 2. There's no point in taking out all 8. They're pretty much the same. So here's this guy too to scale with. This guy's come out in some other videos, but this line I really like it a lot. Storm Collectibles, just because of the detail on the figures. This guy's from Injustice. There you go. Yeah, this guy's a little bit bigger, maybe like about half an inch bigger. As you guys can see, this is pretty much the same size without the base. I just kind of brought it out so you guys can see the scaling here. So yeah, if you guys want to get some cool looking figures, there's a lot of people selling their Storm Collectibles. They do hold up in price, so you might have to pay a little bit extra. But when they launch, they're actually not a bad price, so that's the best time to get one. Aftermarket, I mean, you guys can find cool ones, like maybe not in the box, maybe loose, but always look out for those deals. Look at that detail, that's crazy. But yeah, moving on. Wanted to add this other figure right here real quick. And I guess the reason it's even relevant to Goro here is just because of the size. This guy's from Mythic Legions. What is this guy's name? Yeah, this guy is probably one of my favorite figures that came out 2022, late 2022. This guy's name is, I had to write it down, Half-Giant Legion Builder. He doesn't come with much. This is not one of the swords he comes with. He actually comes with the mace and an extra like attachment to the axe, so you can make it a lot bigger. You take out this bottom part, attach this, and it can be like a spear or just like a really long axe. And actually on this Ari's BAF Marvel Legends, that's the other weapon he comes with. I took off his head. That's why I like these figures a lot, the Mythic Legions, because as you guys can see, I took off Ari's original head. This guy is from the Gladiator guy. I made a video on the Gladiator guy. I look just with a little bit of stuff, a little bit of extra stuff from some fodder I had. Tell me it doesn't look a whole lot cooler than. I still don't really like the whole just like one single color on this, so I might have to swap this or maybe paint over a little bit the shield. But this head is actually from Hercules from God of War. I don't know if it's NECA, it might be NECA, I forgot, but it's one of the old figures. So what's cool about this is that it's a little loose, so I have to like kind of work with it a little bit, but you can actually take it off, right? And it doesn't match the skin or anything. I kind of wanted to play around with a few fodder heads that I had and just kind of like find a good one and get that paint going, kind of match it. But that looks sick. And this right here is from a Spawn figure, I believe so. Can't remember which one, but just the detail on it makes it a whole lot better than what it originally comes with. But yeah, that's why these Mythic Legions guys are definitely worth getting. You know, some of them are up there in price. Don't pay, you know, the $300, $400, $500 for, you know, a $80 figure. I mean, if you can and you want to, go ahead, but I wouldn't do it. Sometimes you guys can get these, like this Gladiator guy is still available retail. I think he goes like for 45 bucks. A couple of these, some different type of heads, some fodder heads. You guys might have some Marvel Legends or whatever. You guys can put yourselves together, you know, a few cool looking custom figures. With that being said, what I also like about this Half-Giant right here, let's get Goro out of the way, is the box that it comes with. Usually the other Mythic Legions I've gotten are like just the clamshell and a little bit of cardboard on the back. But this guy's mostly cardboard and just this plastic film right here, kind of like the window. I like this a whole lot more because I like to keep the boxes. So for situations like that, these are easier to stack or kind of just like shelf away, kind of like a book, you know. Maybe you got some shelves. But yeah, look at the sturdiness on this guy. Super solid. Articulation isn't, you know, like super flexible and all that, but I mean, what do you expect from a big guy like this, right? What I noticed about Mythic Legions is that they tend to use this big old, type of design on their shoes, on their figures. it kind of makes sense. Just because a lot of them are kind of like real awkward and stuff, or like this guy's real big, right? So you can't make it too top heavy. You gotta kind of level it out. I guess that's one thing that I kind of like and dislike at the same time, because a lot of the other figures have like these big old shoes and stuff, like the skeleton knight guys or whatever, the skeleton soldier guys. They're all skeleton. They got some big old boots, and like if you think about it, just logically it wouldn't be able to work, because skeleton can't be like carrying around, like 50-60 pounds of just extra dead weight, like on his feet. That mofo is gonna fall apart, so just stuff like that, I guess. I mean, if you're kind of picky about it. But this guy got some soft goods on him too. Little skirt cape right here. Conan the Barbarian type looking figure. I'm trying to get my hands on that Mezco Conan. I think he would go real great with this guy right here. And this guy is probably this guy's 9 inches. This guy's probably like about 8.5. Which also scales well with the 6-inch. Obviously he's a half giant, as the description has it on there yet. Half giant Legion builder. All right. So yeah, these are the 2 lines that I would recommend at the moment. Honestly, this guy, hands down, one of the best figures of 2022. I know he came out a little late, but not just one of the best figures of late 2022, just in general. This guy's awesome. And I got a couple more Mythic Legions figures that I'm gonna open up in a couple of maybe other videos that I make. Hopefully they're not 2 months apart like my last video, but yeah, look at that. Something about like the big figures, big bulky figures, I always like. So definitely these guys meet that criteria. I just like this big sword right here, other than the all silvered out axe or the other weapon. Just kind of goes more with this look. But yeah, these are cool. Swap and mix and match. And then these guys are just Storm Collectibles are just cool in general, They really bring justice to what the characters are in video games or whatever they're going after, But yeah, anyways, that's all for now. Thanks to anybody who's watching this to the end. And yeah, I'll look forward to making a few more videos here. Hopefully sooner than later. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.